So we have the Kona 2013 Ironman highlights. We have winner is Frederick Van Leer. Luke McKenzie and Sebastian Kieney, first, second, third. Pretty fast. We have like over 250 people under 9 hours 30. Time's a little bit slower this year. A little bit slower. I'm thinking a lot of big names, in my opinion, would be, given the recent doping issues in cycling, I think a lot of people will get a bit smarter. You think that? If you're got a big name from juicing and you've won a lot of races, won a lot of money, in 2013 you want to play it down a little bit, because with all the Lance stuff, the public eye is a bit more on it, and there's been no big bust in triathlon Ironman as far as I'm aware of. I'm looking through the times here. Andreas Rowlett bombed out, not sure what happened there. Craig Alexander dropped. Chris McCormack, didn't know if she showed up. So a lot of the big names not there this year in traditional form. Pete Jacobs, bam, 3:30 marathon. I can run that any day of the week. This is a punter. Miranda Carfrae, women's record. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Chrissy Wellington's time smashed, and interesting. People ask me, do you think there's EPO in Ironman? Of course there's not. It's just a coincidence. It's purely a coincidence that in 1990, 1989, 1988, the time was 8:31, and then the next year, during the EPO era, went from 8:31 down to 8:09. That's just a coincidence. And the women's time, let's have a look on here. We went from Paula Newby Fraser, 86-ish, 87s. It went from 9:49. Next time Paula Newby Fraser did it, 9:01. So, no, it's just a coincidence. Times have dropped. That's all it is. There's no doping in Ironman. There's not even any prize money. I heard that the prize money for 2013 Ironman was like a new pair of Brooks running shoes and a spare tire, a spare tubular. So that's probably $150 worth there. So there's no doping in Ironman. There's no temptation to dope. Not at all. What would happen if people started doping though in the Ironman level? What would happen is we would start seeing a 10 to 20% reduction in time. At least 10%. Especially in the women's events. So we would see the girls running 2:30 marathons, and we would see the guys high 220s after the Ironman distance. That's if they had a full course of EPO, testosterone, growth hormone, insulin, blood doping, etc., stimulants, modafinil, all that stuff. That's what would happen. So currently, if there was doping in the Ironman, it would go down to low 7s or high 6s. But there's no doping in Ironman. It's 100% clean because there's no prize money in Ironman. That's my highlights of the 2013 Ironman. Here's a quick picture of Craig Alexander and Andreas Rowlett. Very lean physiques. You've got to be very lean and get your weight right down, get your wattage right up. And got to do it all natural. Check out this photo. Post your comments and questions down below. What was your highlights of the 2013 Ironman? My highlight was all the natural times there. Fantastic event to watch. And all the age groupers, the elderly people, the people that say that shouldn't be out there, they're out there. They're my heroes at the end of the day. They're the real champs, in my opinion. Thanks for watching. See you soon.